So hello friends, once again another sources of constitutions we are talking about. In the previous concept we have seen the lengthiness of our constitution is one of the features. So next feature in the list is sources of our constitution. So these are the some of the sources you can see. So number of the sources have been used by the our constitutional makers to draft the constitutions. So in the words of the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, means that all the known constitutions that times were studied, and one of the uh, good features have been drafted into our constitutions. So actually it is one of the very crucial to understand. As a person we need to always we take good virtues from someone like this. In a same note, we have accepted the some of the good features, good virtues from the all over the parts of the world, or other parts of the or other constitutions of the world. So let's see. So one of the first source we have used the UK futures. So as a former colony of the Britain, so we have started to accept the some of the features, and one of the features we have accepted from the UK constitutions, the parliamentary system. So we have accepted the parliamentary system. So we will go into details of the parliamentary system. In the parliamentary system, which is now in application, so which was inspired or which was drawn from the source of the Britain or British constitutions. So another bicameralism means the two houses. I mean Lok Sabha, now Rajya Sabha we call it. So both these legislative houses, concept of these two houses we have taken from the British constitutions here. So next one in the list is USA features. So USA is one of the topmost democratic countries at time, and we have taken also we have been inspired from the Britain as well as the USA constitution that time. So let's see, from the USA we have accepted the fundamental rights. So as we have aware with the awareness of the American Revolution, so it was based on the fundamental rights or rights of the people. So we have taken the inspirations from the American Constitution to for our fundamental rights, and it is one of the most important component in our constitutions, and it was accepted or the inspired from the American Constitution. So then judicial features. So judicial review as well as integrity of the integrity of the justice or integrity of the courts are also inspired from the are also taken from the American constitutions. So these two features. The next one in the list is Ireland's constitutions. Ireland. So as we know that the uh, for last 500 years the Irish people had struggled to have the independence from the Britain. So Irish constitution also inspired our constitutional makers. So directive principles and presidential election methods, so we have accepted from the Ireland constitution. Now Ireland is a part of the Great Britain or the United Kingdom. So next one in the list is Canada. Also we have taken the source I use as a source of Canadian constitutions, the federal system and state government appointment. So federal system is also federal system. American federal system is another kind of the system, but so we have accepted the federalism from the Canadian or Canadian based federalism we have accepted. So Canada is one of the source from which we have accepted the federal system and state governor appointments. So as we know that the governor especially is one of the key bone of contention between the relation and the relation between the relation of the center and states. So the method of appointing the governor we have accepted, or we have taken the source from the Canadian constitutions here. German. So Germany's Weimar Republic before the Second World War, there was after the First World War, the Weimar Republic was founded. So from these republic, we have accepted the emergency provisions. Emergency provisions we have accepted from the German constitutions there. So next one in the list is South Africa's constitution. So procedure of the amendments we have accepted here from the South African constitutions. And France is one of the key country because the some philosophies, what the philosophies on which our constitution is best, just like the liberty, equality, fraternity. So these kind of best principle of the humankind or humanism we have accepted from the France constitutions or French constitutions and republican system. So republican system means the method or system of electing the head of the state or head of the country, means the president, how the president is or would be elected. So this method of electing the heads is also taken from our French constitution here. So these are some of the sources we have used in the making of the features of our constitutions. So one of the features, so we are talking about in the first instance here, the lengthiest constitution. So lengthiness of our constitutions we are discussing here is one of the lengthiest constitution of the world. So let's see, so how and which factors cause us to have the huge this kind of the elephanta size of our constitutions. So first of all we need to understand the nature of our constitution. So how many articles are in it, how many parts are in it. So originally Indian constitution had just originally preamble we had 395 articles, wherein the constitutions then 22 parts. I mean Indian constitution originally divided into 22 parts, and then in currently if you see the current, what is the current scenario or current situation of the Indian constitution. So preamble 448 articles and 25 parts. So Indian constitution currently divided into 22 parts, 448 articles and the one preamble. So why this size is very bulky or lengthy? So what are the causes behind this huge kind or elephanta size of our constitution? So let's see some of the causes how we notify here. The area. So first of all, geographical area we have. So India is one of the largest country by area in the world. So what is the area? We have 32,87,263 square kilometer area, and we are one of the topmost or top 10 country, or we are number 7 country in the world by area wise. And this vastness, geographical vastness of our country forces us to have the highest number of the articles, because number of the regions, different types of the regions, and again so diversity is also in it. So huge kind of the diversity we have from the our land ancient times. So number of the highest number of the religions are existed in India, a number of the different kind of the races, different kind of the cultures, different kind of the different kind of the people or tribal people are living in India. So it gave the rise to the diversity to have, and this diversity must be comprised or must be eliminated into our constitution, and this is why the constitution's length has been broadened here. So next one in the list is here of historical factor. Is if you see the history, how taken the legacy from the British Empire, and the way especially our idea of the constitution or drafting of the constitution has been inspired from the British constitutions or British law and justice. In 1935, Government of India Act 1935 is one of the key influencer in the writing or drafting the constitution, and this is why if you see in details of the 1935 Government of India Act, it can be said it is mini constitution. So this is why the lengthiness of in 1935 Act forces to have the highest number of the articles in our constitution. So, and third one, single constitution. And as per as actor, because whenever I say that and I teach the students, proudly we can say we have our constitution is one of the lengthiest, broadest. We have this huge size, and it is one of the, as far as mine's concerned, it is one of the biggest reason, because is just for the center, and center has the only constitution, or the Indian Union has the only one constitution rather than the other state having. So this then dominance of legal luminaries of the constitution assembly. And if we go into details of the Constituent Assembly's member, if we see their biographical sketch, then most of the members means we have had the 208 members from Congress, and most of these numbers or members were from the legal background. Most of the members were barristers, lawyers, advocates, or the judges. I mean, these most of the people who work into Constituent Assembly had the background of the law and justice. So this is why, and it would be very natural, because these leaders or these members had background. This is why they gone into distance or extensive mode to write extensively about the laws and regulations. So these are some of the reasons of our lengthiness of the constitution, and is one of the key features to understand actually as far as